All right, guys, so you know the drill at this point. I'm wearing a pair of sunglasses, and I know it's review heavy this time of year. Bear with me. We've got a lot of new stuff to go over. But today we got in this brand new drop that we've been waiting on for oh so long, but it has been absolutely worth the wait. This is the new Henri Corniche. We will take a look at her and see what she's all about. I actually have every colorway in this one, so we really get to have some fun. All right, so for starters, if you're new here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button so you stick around. Get to see all the latest and the coolest stuff that we get to touch and play with, like the new stuff from T. Henry, as well as tips on how to take care of your current glasses and have them fitting properly for years to come. But today, our focus is this lovely beauty from T. Henry. This one is, Jesus, so much to say, so little time, so much drill to clean up. I've had my moment. I've opened the box. I've played with the things. I've touched the things. I've looked at the things. And there's so many little details. So let's try and squeeze it all in here and see where we can get. First of all, everything in the collection, all individually numbered with the serial number. This guy is number 3 of 75 in the diamond colorway, which is this beautiful crystalline with triple gradient lenses. Can't quite pick that up with the lighting I've got in here, but it's a nice gray to blue to yellow, kind of gold to tie in the extra detailing on this frame. Incredible new design for the temple core on these, which is extremely visible in all except for the shamrock colorway. We'll get to that one in a minute. This one is really good to kind of demonstrate the beauty within the frame. Of course, we've got the shields up here on the front, the little gold signature T. Henry logo, blocking the new massive 7-barrel hinges on these. That's not something you see often. AO has a 7-barrel hinge. I would not say it compares to the heft and the beauty of these in particular. Full hex head bolt on the bottom there. Incredible detailing. You've got your 3 beautiful hex head rivets right here at the front, holding that temple core to this incredible 7-barrel hinge. Front's heat sunk behind that shield. It's not a rivet, but again, at this thickness, you don't really see the rivets doing what they should. So that's why that's that way. Incredible, beautiful cut. I think it's a really good take on kind of the square shape. We've got a little bit more aggressive dip here than you see in your average frame. Of course, T. Henry is nothing average by any stretch of the imagination. This one is a little bit more flat than we generally see from him. There's not as much fastening and cutting, but it is a very strong frame presence. So it does well there. We do have the nice little bridge bump, which adds a little bit of detail to how the light comes across that frame. Really, really beautiful, especially in the asteroid colorway, which is the black and gold. Again, we'll get back to that one in a minute. I'm going to run through all the colorways together, but we'll keep focus on this as we're going through the details. The milling on this temple is all custom. That is all new. So this is brand new for the collection. We'll see this in some more pieces going forward, but it was brand new for this first drop. So the Corniche and another little surprise we have for later are all going to present that new temple. It's really nice little attention to detail back here too. You can't quite catch it on camera, but there is a little hex head insert back here to coordinate when closed with those 3 hex head rivets. Very subtle, very, very beautiful and well thought out design. It's just one of those little things, you know, it makes a difference. It's not something that's just overtly obvious, especially when worn, because that's going to be tucked down behind the ear. But beautiful, beautiful attention to detail there. Now, this, and then some more. Sorry. Yeah, as we've seen on all of the Japanese made, in particular Tyler's, we've got some very nice grooving back here at the back, which affords a little bit more grip behind the head, so they're not sliding down. It helps with the stock adjustment, but then really when it's properly fitted and adjusted by an optician when you pick them up, even better fit and grip and grab, and a nice little look to it there. Eye size we have is 53.8, essentially 54, and a 23 bridge, so nice and wide through here. There's a good bit of splay and cut to that as well, so it's going to fit a nice wide range. Initially, You know, it does lift a little bit through here on my bridge. A little bit slimmer nose isn't going to have that problem, but there's still plenty of fit and comfort, really good balance overall to the frame. Weight is a little bit heavier, as you would expect with this thickness of material, but it's nothing crazy. And again, the balance and fit on the face is enough that it doesn't feel super heavy when worn. And talking about this size of a frame, that is saying a lot. Now, I have to take a second because these all look so beautiful together that we can't just not do it. This is the T. Henri little mini trunk here for your beautiful collection of 6. Ow. Yeah, that's fun. Which, in particular, the Corniche makes an incredible display with these colorways. Beautiful lens choices, beautiful frame polish, beautiful colorway all around. We're gonna run through these real quick so you can get a quick look at them. The Shamrock, which we've talked about in the Valhalla, is your translucent green. This is the one you don't pick up that detail of the temple core as much. A little bit more subtle, a little bit more discreet than the other frames. That very soft, rich green colorway, with a little bit of a brown to orange double gradient on these. Really cool feature. This colorway, I can't keep it in. Every frame we have gotten the Shamrock in is gone. Yeah. Gotten the Valhalla, green was gone day 1. Got the Veneno, green was gone like day 3. So, Corniche just came in today. I don't think the green will make it through the weekend, but we'll see what happens, right? Asteroid, next up, and I go with this one right after the Shamrock because they are very well coordinated between the two. You get a very classic green gradient in these, a little bit more detailing with the gold and the temple core exposed by that crystal, so it's not like the other where it's all encased in that Shamrock. You got a little bit more detailing there. This guy is number 2 of 75, and the Shamrock is number 2 of 65. Extremely low. These are the ones you want if you're a collector, and I'll of course have a link to them. You know what to do with that. This is the new Port colorway, which is a flipped variation of their Nectar colorway, which was brown to blue. A little bit more vivid. This is more warm, winter, inviting colorway. And you've got some beautiful striation in the blue, which really is not picking up on the camera unless we get right there on it. And then this soft kind of a cognac colorway. I will say, if you're a Porsche guy, and I know this is not a Porsche-inspired piece, their cognac espresso interior over the dark navy metallic, this is almost a beautiful match. Just saying. Maybe because my car is those colors, and I'm a little biased. Sorry. Now, the Nectar, actually, this one is, I think, one of our higher individually numbered, but yeah. So this is number 4, but only 35 total produced. Tough. That's going to be a hard one to get your hands on. That's a massive one for the collectors. Diamond we already talked about. Beautiful gold detailing set in that true crystalline finish. Definitely fitting of the name. Number 3 of 75 produced. A little bit higher run in these, but of course that's going to be a more popular colorway. Tungsten, my personal favorite colorway across the board. Obviously, I love Shamrock. I mentioned that earlier. Killing it this season. But the Tungsten is the one for me. It's this dark, neutral, crystalline color, a little bit of a smoke to it, a lot of detail. It refracts the light beautiful. Kind of gives you that black feeling in the way light passes over the frame, but it's a little bit more crystal, so it wears a little bit smaller. But then you've got the beautiful palladium or white gold. I don't know. I'll have to find out. This is my highest number of the set, actually. This is number 10 of 55. Stunning, stunning frame. There's just something about that almost washed out white crystalline stuff going on. And the really impressive colorway here that wears beautifully across the board, the Boudoir colorway. This one you do have that insert, not quite as visible as the other colorways. The Port's the other one where it's a little bit more sunk in, but you do still have that nice detailing there. You pick it up very beautifully when you actually see it in the light. So it doesn't disappear quite like in the Shamrock. So still a very, very nice detailing to this one. The Boudoir is your very soft, nude, kind of a translucent colorway. Picks up the skin tones really nicely, so it wears on a lot more complexions than you would expect. Number 3 of 55. I'm telling you, somebody's going to come in and blow my mind and order all 6 of these. You should probably just go ahead and get that mini trunk too. I'm just saying. I am not normally super salesy, but for a collector, this is like the grail. By all accounts, I should take these and lock them away and wait 3 years and make you all fight over them. Wonderful bidding war. See what you wind up at. Yeah. Truly the grail of pieces. I could not be more excited about that. That was an awesome little kind of an early Christmas surprise. Been super excited about that one since day one. I've told Tyler from the beginning that is a killer shape. It's going to sell out quick. Anyway, I'm going to stop drooling over this one. I've ran on 10 minutes on what should have been a very basic review video. I apologize. I can't help it, okay? You guys know that if you've been here long. Anyways, let me know your thoughts on the Corniche. She's a beautiful kitty kit. I just love it. Actually, no. I said I was done. We can't. The cases. You know what? Actually, no. We'll do a full video on just the new cases. It's that good. Just know they come well packaged. I'll catch you guys next time. This has been entirely long enough.